Armen Levack, ESPN Radio, 104.5 The Team, 104.5theteam.com. In studio, I have the Babe Ruth of dirt racing. And now that is not the kind of title I'm going to throw around easily, Brett. Brett the Jet Hern, the Babe Ruth. Why? Come on, man. How am I going to? You know me. I'm a diehard Yankee fan. I'm built like Babe Ruth. How are you the Babe Ruth of racing?
I don't name myself.
That's a start. Right there. Okay, that's all right. Now you win. Now I'm going to call you that because I'm going to say why. Over 870 wins?
870 wins over a very long career.
But 870, I mean, that's like I have to imagine that's not a number a lot of guys have even raced.
That's true. That's a lot of races to go to. It's a lot of races to win.
Look at you, you're so humble. You know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to call you the Babe Ruth of racing. All right, so Brett the Jet Herd in studio. Now I know there are a lot of diehard dirt track fans in the area, and you've been racing here for a while.
Yeah, I've been in the Capital District area for I guess nearly 20 years on weekends. Mostly at the Albany-Saratoga Speedway on Friday nights, Lebanon Valley on and off on Saturday nights throughout those years. And so it's kind of like a second home for me. So
you're the one, the last time I was there, a big clump of dirt hit me right off the corner when I was sitting. That was you, right?
That'll happen. That'll happen every now and then.
I do love it. My buddies always they are smart. Like they bring the ear protection, they bring the eyes, the whole nine, and they'll hold up like a clump and go, souvenir, and then everybody drinks. Like you have to drink on every souvenir. I love it.
And you need a lid on your beer.
Yeah, see, I think that is why I'm really upset. I don't mind that it hit me. It went in the beer. It's a whole community. It's a whole awesome thing. And anybody who hasn't been to one of these races, like I'm not the biggest motorsport guy. I'll admit that openly. But this is a party with a race in the middle of it.
Well, yeah, it's just a great way to spend a Friday night or a Saturday night. It's not really that expensive, and it's right. People. It's like any other sport. You watch a sport, but once you learn the players, right, it becomes a whole different thing. So you pick a couple of drivers that you like their style. You might like the way they look. You might like the way their cars look, and you latch on to those people, and then you develop that fanfare for what we do.
Well, and I'm going to make you uncomfortable. How often are you going to get a chance to go see a guy in his sport who has won 870 times?
Not too many, because not too many guys have done it.
So like to have the opportunity to see you race right now, 20 years in the area, but you just 870 wins. This is something that you have to get out and you have to do right now. Like you have to. I mean, like I'm looking at you. You look young. You look fit. You look healthy. You look happy.
I'm happy.
But I can see. But I mean, hey, I'm not. I can't guarantee I'm going to push buttons for the next 20 years. You know what I mean? The people can't put off. They got to go see the legend right now.
Well, there's two schools of thought, because some people say, well, I don't like him because I go out there every weekend and he kicks my driver's butt and I'm tired of watching him win. And then other drivers or other people or other fans, they say, well, you're getting to see a piece of, racing history and a driver that's, that's done so much for the sport, and you're getting to see him actually perform.
So are the shirts out there like my two favorite drivers are so-and-so and anybody who beats Brett the Jet?
Oh, they've been out there for a while. They've been out there for a while.
That's when you know you made it. Like when you got that shirt, that's when you know you made it.
Absolutely.
Tell me about Big Show 7. Big Show 7 coming up. This is going to be a Super Dirt Series Big Block Modified show, Albany-Saratoga Speedway. Big Show 7. What is it? When is it? And why should I, well, I know why I should go. Why should everybody else go?
Well, the Big Show 7, the Big Show in general, is a concept that I came up with about obviously 7 years ago. It's the seventh one. It's not very often that a driver actually becomes a promoter of an event as I did with this, but it's something I wanted to get into a little bit, and who knows where I go from beyond my driving years, and I wanted to dabble in it a little bit, and it's really become quite fun. And we do it once a year, and this one is coming up on July 7th at Albany-Saratoga Speedway. It's the Big Show 7. It starts at 7 p.m., so we have 3 7s. And what this race represents is all the best guys from all over the Northeast. Now, we're not talking about guys just from this area. We're talking about the best guys the best in the business, coming in from Western New York, from Canada, from New Jersey, Pennsylvania. And they're all coming to Albany-Saratoga, and this is why it's a Super Dirt Series event. And it'll just bring all the best guys to the track for this big 100-lap race, and we expect 40, 50 cars, and it'll be rock and roll.
I think of all the best guys, all the biggest guys. So clearly, you need me to race in this, is what you're telling me.
Well, actually, it's funny that you say that, because We've got Kenny Wallace coming in. Kenny Wallace is known for his NASCAR driving and as well as his Fox sports commentating at on NASCAR events on TV. So you see him on TV all the time.
Yeah.
He's nicknamed the Herminator. I have no idea why.
So you want me to broadcast next to Kenny, is what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you could maybe you can. I'm not saying you could learn something from him. Maybe you could teach him something. But he's crazy. He's crazy. And when I first went to him, and I said, Kenny, do you want to come up and do the Big Show 7 with me? He said, I said, do you want to just come up there and be yourself and be the Grand Marshal and wave the green flag, or do you want to race? He said, heck, I want to race. He's actually a dirt racer. He races dirt quite often throughout the summer, has his own team and stuff like that. That's what he does as a sideline. It's fun. And he's going to come and race, but he has a dirt driving experience, and it includes a 2-seater. And I'm looking for some guys to take a ride with me.
So wait. You want someone to go how fast?
Well, it's relative to the size of the track. It's very narrow. It's slippery. And when you're going nearly 100, it can feel more like 200 sometimes. So
around 100 miles per hour in a slippery dirt track, spinning out of control with a guy who is crazy enough to have won 870 races. You want me to do that? You know what? Actually, I think, I've done so much has happened positively for me because of this show. I got to go to the Super Bowl. It was great. I'm going to let Armen do this one. I think this is something as a friend, as a partner, I clearly could do this, no problem, but I'm going to let Armen do this one.
I'm up for that.
All right, so Armen is in, and don't look for him. He's not here today, but I can vouch for him. So where do I sign something that Armen is going to do this?
We'll do a contract before I leave. Okay,
cool. So Armen is going to be in. So part of Big Show 7, Armen is going to ride around in a 2-seater on a dirt track. The guy is allergic to fresh cut grass. Of course, where can I get all the information I need online? Because that's what everybody does. They hear this and they run
you
to the
can
computer.
Either go on to the Albany-Saratoga Speedway website, or you can go on to BrettHern.com. We have all our press releases up there under the banner, all the latest information, and I think you can find just about whatever you need.
Awesome. So all right, so that'll be when Armen's on the track. When are you racing this weekend?
Actually, we'll race tonight. Tonight's a regular event. Another Friday night, and tomorrow night, tonight we'll be at Albany-Saratoga Speedway, and then tomorrow night we'll be at Lebanon Valley.
Awesome. So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for taking Armen for that drive. He's gonna love this. He's not gonna be upset at all.
We'll be talking about this for a couple of weeks.
I'm a little concerned, but I think it's gonna be great. I'm not really scared of Armen. It's Armen's wife. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I think I might be in trouble with the wife.
We may have to get her on the contract.
Well, no, because then it'll never happen. We'll just do this on our own. It'll be fine.